Hi there, today's video is going to be about removing a broken off post. So what I've done here is I've taken a couple of 2x3s and I just made them into supports so that my fence, when I release it from the broken post, they're going to stay at the same height and there'll be no restriction or any pressure on the existing posts that are going to stay in ground. So let's get started. First of all, I've taken most of the screws out, but I've got another one here to take out to release this top rail. Okay, now, as you can see, we have a broken post. If you look down below there, you'll see where it's broken off. So what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of this post for now. And we're going to now move these back so that we can start our extraction. Now that the post is gone, we're going to move these fence panels back a little bit just so we can extract the post. And they should stay there fairly good. Okay, now they're not going to go anywhere. This is a little A-frame that I put together with two 2x4 supports so it doesn't fall over, so that I can extract the post from the ground. What I use is here you can see it's just a simple come along. I mean, you can rent it at a rental joint, but I just hung a piece of chain and put a 2x4 across here, and now what my idea is here is to wrap the old post twice minimum with the come along. So now what I do is I start, this support's pretty good, it shouldn't go anywhere. I start to wind it in, and hopefully what's going to happen is the post is going to break loose and it's going to come out. And here it comes. Out comes the post. So the whole idea of this is to be able to use the same hole again, because I don't want to disrupt the fence and I'd like to make it back exactly the way it is. Or either one way it won't be sturdy enough or it won't be straight. So that's why we like to use the same hole. Now we have a new post here. So what we're going to do, as you can see, the hole is still perfect. What my idea is to take a post that's a little bit bigger diameter than the one that I've taken out to keep it tight. And this one's about an inch, probably bigger than the existing one. So we'll set it in the top of the hole. I'll push it down just a little bit. Now at this point in the video, what we're going to do is we're going to take this post pounder that you see here, and we're going to give the post a few shots so that it tightens back up and it's basically back where it's supposed to be. Alrighty, here we go. Now I'm going to check to see that it's fairly straight at the bottom and at the top of the existing fence. So I'll just take it, I'll just sight a little bit down with my eye, and I can see that it doesn't look too bad at all. Now the next step is to put the fence back together. So I've taken and shoved it back in against the post where it's supposed to be. The post is good and sturdy. So now what I'm going to do is wind the screws back in. And there's one. And there you have it. The fence is back together and everything's exactly where it was when I started. The other one question people may ask is if there's concrete on the end of that post, what do we do? Well, you do the same thing, except sometimes you might have to take a sledgehammer and give it a couple of shots and it'll shock it and it'll become loose. And there you have it. Till our next video.